Howdy everyone, Frankie here, New West Reset. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back. Thank you very much for shooting in, joining a fella here. Got another boots on the ground for you today, people. And I have got probably one of the most beautiful buildings in the downtown core here. I'm on 8th Avenue, 2nd Street, Southwest, Stephen Avenue Mall. Right in the heart of the downtown core here in Calgary. It's not the best out today. It snowed last night, so I guess I spoke too soon last week when I was talking about how nice the weather is. I jinxed it, and now it snowed. A little chilly today, a little gray outside, but that's not going to stop me from getting out and capturing this beauty. This thing's just covered in porcelain tiles or ceramic tiles, all kinds of embellishments. It's a beauty. So stick around. I'll be right back.
About a heaven in Alberta, where they've got all hell for a basement.
All right, so this is the Canada Life Assurance Building. It used to be Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce building, if I'm not mistaken. And it does have a button on it that it's a provincial historic resource.
Tried it didn't work. It did treatment on it.
And you know what? We're just going to start here at the corner of the building. It's adjacent to another more modern building that was built in the 80s, I believe, which is this one here. So we're not going to concern ourselves with that one. We're going to start right here with all of the familiar symbology. And because it's Alberta, I guess you gotta have the Alberta Wild Rose there. At least that's what I'm assuming that's supposed to be. Massive arched window here that I want to say maybe at one time was a door, because it goes right down to the ground, but it is a window. Huge arch on it. Beautiful detail up on top there. We'll have a look. I'll zoom in on some of this other detail. I just want to capture some of this first. Here's the main entrance. That gorgeous detail above the door there. It's a cartouche with some kind of large bird, a heron, or I don't know what it is. Some fruit and flowers and whatnot. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You can see all around the door too the dental molding detail with all of the embellishments underneath that. A couple of empty crests here on either side for some reason. Not sure what's going on there, but and then all of this beautiful border detail around here as well. Another big, massive arched window here. Same detail above, and then a third one here on the corner. So right now this is the north-facing side of the building. There's another skyscraper behind me. That's why the light is not so great either. It's not exactly sunny out today, but we're hindered by the shadows of all the other tall monstrosities around this thing. But let me get you up here now, and we can see this first row of sort of detailed tile work. Again, supposedly all glazed porcelain tile or ceramic tile. You can even see on the underside, above that circular thing, that underside there is detailed as well. And then running down either side of all of these arched windows way up here, there's sort of a fasces detail as well. Detail in the windows themselves, but you can see here, right in the center of the frame there, those are either on either side of 4 big long windows that go all the way up this thing. And I think that is cast iron that those windows are encased in. Really craning my neck here to get you up there. I'm going to step back here in a second, get you up on the top so we can see along the roof line some more gorgeous details up there. Lions' heads and scrubbed cartouches and all kinds of stuff. And then we'll go around to the east-facing side of the building, where I think we'll get a little bit more natural light and we'll see some more incredible detail on this thing. So let me pause it here just for a second and I'll step back and see if I can get you in a little closer. All right, and we are back. So you can see what I mean all along the top there. This northeast corner of the building is curved as well, because, you know, that's easy to do back in the day. I tried quickly researching when this was supposedly built online before coming down here. Couldn't really find anything. I'm guessing the 1920s, but not entirely sure. Probably just right after WW1 with the big boom, the housing and building boom, the construction boom that they say occurred here after WW1. Not entirely sure. If I can find out any more, of course, I will put everything down below there for you. Let me get you up top there as much as I can. Zoom in. Let's see what we can see all the way up here. Look at that around the windows. Sort of an empty little portal there. Or a filled-in portal maybe, or something. Empty in terms of there's nothing in the middle. Same as these cartouches. These lions' heads, you know. And again, that detail all along the top there. Absolutely gorgeous, but completely ridiculous. Because cowboys here on the prairies need a really fancy banking building to keep their money in, I guess. You come into town off the ranch, off the old dusty trail, and you gotta have the biggest and the best, I guess. And how much you want to bet that these little pedestals, I'm gonna call them, that are right along the top there, at one time had some sort of figure or statue or some kind of gargoyle or something on them as well. I'm willing to bet dollars to good Canadian donuts that that's the case. Let's dial you back a bit here so you can get the full picture. Absolutely amazing. This thing is one of my favorites in the downtown area for sure. Just absolutely gorgeous. Zoom you right out. I'll do a pan down and then we'll go to that east-facing side here and have a look as well. What a beauty. All right, let me pause it here for a moment. I'll be right back. Got a little bit of better light here. It's actually reflecting off the glass of the building across the street. So we can see a little bit more of this detail. The same as on the side we just looked at, but a little bit better lit anyways. It's incredible, man. I'm going to check out this entrance right here on the corner in a second. There's just a photographer there with a model doing some photography. Just pause one more moment here. All right, so as mentioned, this is the northeast corner of the building. It's rounded all the way up the building. And I think at one time there was a door here, but they've replaced it with curved glass. You can see these beautiful pillars here with the capitals on top. Then some more of that dental molding along here with the detail underneath again. Get you in there so you can see the crest there. I don't know if that's CL or LC. I don't know what the heck that stands for. I thought this was a Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, but maybe it is now and it wasn't prior to. Maybe it's gotten some new redesignation. I don't know. But simply exquisite. Again, that curve goes all the way up to the top of the building. And under each of those windows, there's a crest or a cartouche. And then again, at the very top, you can see those lions up there, the lion's faces, just bordering either side of the curve here. There. And on the other side as well. I'm going to jump across the street so I can get you up top and get a better look at that very, very top crest. So give me one more moment here and I'll be back for a final look at this thing. All right, here we go. The sun is kind of sort of working in our favor here. Might get a bit of lens flare and a little bit of glare. But yeah, look at that. Sorry, I'm trying to line it up as best I can here. And we've got In Excess playing, so I might have to mute this so we don't get a copyright strike, but look at this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Again, I know I say it all the time, but it's like they had all the time and money in the world to just do these buildings up like this here in the bald-ass prairies in and around 1900. So I just don't know. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad it's still here and it hasn't been knocked down. Probably not going to be knocked down anytime soon, being a heritage resource, but you never know. I've seen them knock down heritage buildings that are churches, old YMCAs, old warehouses, of course. They're knocking them down almost faster than I can film the darn things, I'll tell you that. But what a beautiful building. How long would it have taken to cover this thing in ceramic tiles? Not to mention the fact that how long would it have taken to kiln fire those tiles, glaze them, and then put them back in the kiln for a second firing. All of those tiles, the largest being maybe 8 inches by 10 inches. Some of them are about 4 by 4 inches. It's just incredible, man. Incredible. So, yeah, there you go. What a beauty. Let me see if I can get one more angle on this thing, and then that's going to wrap it up. So I told you we're a bunch of cowboys up here. Still got cops on horseback. Even in the winter, eh? Oh, for sure there, partner. I'm not gonna lie, I get a kick out of it and I think it's pretty cool. It's way better than having cops on mountain bikes, I'll tell you what. Alright, so there you go. I think that is going to seal the deal here. Mark this one done. Frankie, New West Reset, here at the Life Assurance Building, 8th Avenue, 2nd Street, Southwest, in the heart of the downtown core here in Calgary, up in Purdy, Alberta, in Canada land, eh, buddy? So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that one. As per usual, please, I'm very interested to hear what you think about this beauty. So let me know down below. Of course, do all the other stuff to help a fella out. And until the next one, take care out there and have yourselves a good one. All right? Cheers.